Welcome to the Web Hosting Cat Podcast, brought to you by webhostingcat.com. Here's your host, Michael James.
Hi everyone. One of the best, if not the best, ways for bloggers to make money is through affiliate marketing. But properly monetizing your blog involves a lot more than just pasting ad banners on your website. Stephanie Robbins from Robbins Interactive specializes in helping brands grow revenue through affiliate programs. We've had the pleasure of having Stephanie on the podcast before, and today she's going to give us some tips on how bloggers can properly transition from writing sponsored posts to writing affiliate posts. Okay, I'm very pleased to welcome back to the show Stephanie Robbins from Robbins Interactive, and she's going to help us make more money with our affiliate sites. Stephanie, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you had me back this year. I must have done something right last year.
Yeah, you certainly did. Let's start off with maybe just an overview of what are the basic differences between a sponsored post and writing an affiliate post.
Sure. You know, it's interesting to me because I think that the differences are getting smaller and smaller as the influencer marketing and affiliate marketing evolve. So if you want to think of it as kind of the old school sponsored post, the difference is that you're selling. But nowadays, I think brands require you to sell whether you're doing a sponsored post or an affiliate post. And really the difference is that the affiliate has skin in the game versus getting the upfront. There's several differences as far as like how you want to handle it, in the fact that you really want to be thinking about how to convert that sale versus just telling a story. So similar to a sponsored post, you start off with the story, but then you're going to go back to it and optimize it further so that it converts into sales, which is going to lead to a longer term relationship with your brand.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know one of the things you stress is even though you are transitioning to an affiliate post, you don't want to change your flow or your
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's interesting because the reason why a brand wants to work with an influencer is because they like their engagement with their followers and their tone with their followers and their personal relationship with the followers. But when money gets into it, or if you're really thinking about sales, a lot of people forget that, and then you lose that conversion. If you keep that personal communication and you make it about you, you know, about you as the influencer, about that personal relationship, people want to help you. You know, because they want you to be successful. They want to be part of your success. Mm-hmm. So with affiliate, you can really be upfront about that and just say, hey, you know, I've tried this product. You know, I would never recommend something that I didn't use and I wasn't passionate about. If you click on this link, this helps me stay in business so I can continue to give you the advice service that I offer you.
Mm-hmm. Now, how about when you're writing an affiliate post, in your experience, do they need to be longer in content? Do they need to be more in-depth? Or is basically the structure the same?
I think that really depends on what type of affiliate links you're using. So if you're doing a full post, I would say it's probably pretty similar to a sponsored post. You know, the more information that you can give about your personal experience with the product or the service, the more likely they are to convert. However, there's certainly situations where it can be, you know, very small, like if you're just promoting a sale on a brand that you've already done a big post for, or if you're doing something like the My Favorites of the Shop section, you know, you can just have it be a link to the product. So it really depends on whether you're doing a full campaign or you're just including monetizing your existing site. For a full campaign, I'd say that they're very similar in length.
Mm-hmm. Now, as far as going about choosing the products that you want to promote, what, in your experience, what are the techniques that work best in choosing, deciding what to promote?
Yeah, well, I think you know this about me already, but I'm kind of fanatical about the whole checklist. Mm-hmm. So I really encourage my influencers that I work with, or that when I speak with them, about creating their own checklist and really being clear before you even start to have communications with brands. Because I know influencers now are getting hit up by brands on a regular basis. And think about, you know, trust, whether or not you trust the brand to deliver to the consumer, because that's your credibility, which is your biggest asset. Also think about whether or not you trust the person that you're working with, you know, not just to deliver on the educational standpoint and giving you all the assets to be successful, but that you're going to have a valuable compensation plan that's going to be worth your time. And then make sure that the price is right. That it's something that your followers are going to click on, because you don't want to be in the beginning of that, you know, that research part, which is the beginning of the sales funnel, which is great for the brand but not so great for you. And make sure that you have knowledge and passion about the product. And I think those are like the main items that I think as an influencer you want to be going through that checklist before you commit to any engagement with a brand.
Great. Now, in my experience, what's worked best for me when I've written post is, as you said, write about my personal experience. And I've also done a lot of product comparisons. That seems to work out very well.
Yes, product comparisons are great because one of the reasons why an influencer can be successful is because they have credibility. And when you're giving to brands, which is something you can't do in a sponsored post, right? Because usually the brand is paying you just to talk about them. But when you give both brands to the consumer, you're building that credibility. You're already saying like, hey, I'm not partial to one brand. Here's the pros and cons. And I find that the product comparisons work unbelievably well. Or like even if it's a post but it has multiple brands in it, you're not even comparing.
Right.
So like I work in like the beauty industry, so it might be that, you know, they're using my foundation and maybe my lipstick, but somebody else's mascara and eyeshadow. And that just shows the power of the influencer, that they're not tied to a specific brand. And that gives more credibility to the influencer and increases conversions.
Now, I remember when we talked last time, your biggest tip was, people should not be shy about getting
Yes,
people to...
and I'm still talking about that.
As far as getting them to go ahead and click, are there any conversion optimization techniques that you've come across?
There's several. One thing, and you know, back in the day when sponsored posts was pretty much what most influencers were doing, they used to just have links at the bottom. So there would be links to the social media, and there would be links to the website, and then that would kind of be it. The rest would just be copy. With affiliate marketing, you want to make sure there's multiple opportunities throughout the post, because you know, we all have these short attention spans, so we might not, as consumers, finish the post. So you want to make sure there's one at the top, in the middle, and the bottom. And the other one that I stress all the time is don't do it in conjunction with a giveaway. That is a sure way to like lose conversions, and I sound like a broken record because I talk about it probably too much, but it's my most common request for influencers, and I kind of hear the like, oh, you're not going to give me a giveaway, you know, like, and I'm like, no, because I want you to make money. The money, you're making money through affiliate marketing. You're not increasing your engagement. And when somebody does a giveaway, you're completely taking them away from the impulse buy, which is what you're looking for with affiliate marketing. And then speaking of taking away, don't send them off to the brand's social media. So make it obvious, you know, which is what we've been talking about. Have it in multiple places and also share it multiple times. You know, this isn't something where with a sponsored post you typically have an agreement like I'm going to, you know, do one Instagram post or, you know, one Facebook post and one tweet. Here you want to share it until you know that your audience has seen it. I'm not saying spam, obviously, but you know, maybe have a multiple day campaign or, you know, bring it back out again a week later. These are all things that can increase your conversion and increase your overall profit from the post.
Yeah, that's very interesting because I know some people recommend running contests or giveaways, but it really does take them away from your goal, right?
You know, it depends on what your goal is, right? If your goal is to make money, then it's not a good idea. Right. If your goal is to increase your engagement and likes so that you have a bigger, or broader reach, yeah, but that's not affiliate marketing, and we're talking about affiliate marketing.
Right. Okay. Now, just finishing up, I know another thing you talk about is a great way to include affiliate links is through a shop page or my favorites page.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, you know, I'm always amazed, especially if it's a lifestyle influencer, fashion, or even like, you know, somebody who's a tech expert. The My Shop or My Favorites or shop page is such a great way to get passive income. You know, you have people that are finding you for the first time and they like what you're providing, the information they're providing, and you have that trust and they want to buy with you. And that's where I think it's interesting when people get shy is they forget that consumer really wants to buy from you and you're just helping them. You're helping them with the need. You're solving a problem. So the My Shop and My Favorites is something that consumers will look for. And it takes minimal effort on your part, and it's a great kind of base passive income. It's not going to be your big numbers, but it's going to be nice and consistent. And then that plus the augmentation of doing campaigns where you do an aggressive outreach, is how you can kind of get to full-time income through affiliate marketing.
Great. Well, listen, I really want to thank you for spending time with us again. These are some great tips. And if someone wants to get in touch with you or get some more assistance, they can go to Robbins Interactive.
Correct. And that's with 2 B's, like Baskin Robbins. Unfortunately, not related.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Thanks a lot, Stephanie.
Great. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
And I'd like to thank Stephanie once again for joining us on the podcast. And again, to contact her, visit robinsinteractive.com. You can also visit us at webhostingcat.com for more blogging tips. That'll do it for now. Until next time, this is Michael James, as always, wishing you the very best with your website endeavors. Thanks for listening, everyone. Take care.
You've been listening to the Web Hosting Cat Podcast, sponsored by webhostingcat.com. The preceding program is copyrighted 2017 by TuxCat Media.